Welcome back to Lawn Dude Unearthed. I know I start like all of these podcasts off about pretty similar, talking about how I'm recording for like the 82nd time. Well, this is no different. I tested out this headset and my box truck earlier, and I had audio. I did about 20 something minute podcast just to listen back to it, and audio wasn't great because this is how loud the truck is. While the noise cancellation headset did cancel out the like the sound of the diesel engine in the wind, my voice kept like dying out by the wind. I guess when I was on the highway on my way to drop that truck out to the shop. So here I am recording this, and I've already kind of mentioned what this podcast is kind of going to be about. I ain't even gonna lie to you. After already recording this episode earlier, um, I don't foresee this being another 20 something minute podcast. It probably isn't going to be that long at all, to be completely honest with you. Basically, my podcast earlier that I recorded was all about how I was taking my box truck to the shop, which we did earlier, real time. Um, we did it in the evening. As you know from a lot of my podcasts I aired before, my box truck has been down for about a month, simply because the only person I like to touch my box truck or any of the vehicles that get worked on here is our mechanic, Digger. So, as I've said in previous podcasts, he's been on vacation, visiting family out of state. He's finally back, and come to find out, the reason why he was out of state wasn't so much just because he was on vacation, but because we already knew that the shop that he works at, Triangle Service Center, uh, the shop is actually closing and going out of business. Not by their choice. The county actually came in and said they would like that land that they're on, and county did what the county does, and basically, they're out of there because of that. And he decided he was going to retire. And apparently, the reason why he hadn't told me that before today was because he was thinking about actually buying a shop not far from the location they're at now, and I guess keep wrenching. But his brother gave him an offer he can't refuse, for some acreage in the state he was just in. I don't want to put his personal business out there, even though I might have already said that in the previous podcast. But for this one's sake, I'm just gonna leave it out. So he was offered land for a heck of a deal. Like, I mean, a real good deal, still of a deal, and I don't blame him for that. And he's gonna actually do that and retire. So we're happy for him, but it does put us in a bind because now, after almost 15 years with him as our mechanic, we trust him to do it all. And I mean all. He can weld, he can fix anything. He's one of the old school mechanics that can do it all. Just like how we used to have doctors that was general doctors that did it all. This is how he is as a mechanic. They did our inspections, he could fix the big trucks, he can fix the small trucks, he can fix my wife's car, he can fix the doggone trailers, he can do it all. So finding someone like that who's honest and also doesn't even charge you, tell you what's wrong with your vehicle in the first place, is a rare find that I'm hoping I'm gonna get out here, work hard, and hope and pray, really pray to God that we do find that next person that's I mean, he set the bar high, and you know what? He's become a friend over the years, almost like another member of the family, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't say someone to be better than him because, you know, it's almost 15 years. Loyalty has is key with me. But first things first, we're gonna check and see if Jason, where he's going, see if he's retiring or going somewhere else. He's the other mechanic at Triangle Service Center, and we trust him as well. He also is like a digger, can weld and do it all. So we'll see if he's going somewhere. That's plan A, really, or option A. Option B is if we find out Jason's not going to another shop or starting his own or anything of that nature. What we'll actually do is ask Digger and Jason, if there anybody that they recommend, any peers. Okay, that's option B. Then option C is we go completely brand new, which is probably the option that I could see happening. And what I'll do is I'll try and look for shops that are closer to where the house is, to where, hey, we can drop a vehicle off and walk back. Because there's a lot of shops. We're in a kind of right next to an industrial area. So about meeting up and doing your part, really. So we'll be all right. God is good. He blesses us all the time. I was, at first I was like, oh my gosh, what to do? Then I started thinking, like, you know what? God always provides, and He'll provide now. So I can't even sit here and be upset. We'll be working on figuring out who's going to work on the vehicles moving forward. Got some work that we needed done to the vehicles now, as well as Mr. Digger was going to put a rack on the front of the dump trailer for my debris loader. But since he's retiring, this won't be an option. I'll have to either get out there and do it myself or find someone skilled enough to make that happen for us. But everybody should always be comfortable in all situations. We are solution finders. So all we can do is our best. Keep praying up. That's all I got here. Like I said, the one I recorded earlier was 20 minutes. This currently looks like it's 8 minutes, almost 9. But I don't want this to be long winded. Um, I was saying in the other one that we do still have the stuff in Petra Tools, but can't really test it out while it's 90 plus degrees. Real time in Northern Virginia, it's 90 plus degrees all this week while it's dry. No rain in the foreseeable future. It's supposed to be 90 plus all next week, too. So, fun, fun. All right, all right. You guys be blessed. Y'all do well out there, though. Stay blessed. Peace. Thank you for listening to Lawn Dude Unearthed, where we dive into deep topics, discussing not only the highlight reels, but we talk about the lowlight reels, the struggles, the successes. Anything we want to talk about for today, we will cover on this podcast. Once again, I appreciate you for listening to this. If you can, please give us a 5-star review.
We are currently on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, and still working on a few more. Thanks again for listening to us. Y'all be blessed. Peace.